Yeah. In this session, we are going to see how the same expression, that is x is equal to a plus b into c plus d, will get executed on a system in which there are zero addresses. On a system which does support only zero address instructions. What is a zero address instruction? These zero address instructions can be seen in the stack organization. Okay, how this is going to work, let us see. Now, this stack is considered to be zero address. This stack is considered to be zero addresses. Why? Because in the stack, if it is main memory, everything can be accessed. But in stack, can you access everything? No, you cannot access everything. This is 0, 1, 2, so on. These are the locations in the stack. Let us say here, now I do have an element. These three elements are 4, 2, 40. Now, what you can access? You can access only top of the stack, that is this element, right? Other than this, you can not access any other element in the stack. You can never access any other element in the stack. Okay, so that is the reason why this stack is called as zero address instructions. Now let us see how this is going to work. Okay, now I want to perform a plus b into c plus d. So for that reason, in order to get it done, I need to transfer the contents of A and B into the stack initially. Then I can perform an addition. So what to be done in order to perform this? So first of all, I need to execute an instruction, that is push A. When I execute push A, what will happen? The contents of A will be pushed into the stack. Then I'll say push B. What will happen? The contents of B will be pushed onto the top of the stack. Now, this is stack pointer. Stack pointer shows the top of the stack. Then what we'll do is we will perform addition. Okay. When we perform any operation, arithmetic operation or any operation on the stack, the first two elements will get operated and will be stored in the beneath location of the top of the stack. Okay, one element less to the top of the stack, the result will be stored. Okay, that is push A is pushed here, push B is pushed here, and now when you say add, A and B will get added and will be stored here. Okay, and now this element will be erased. This element will be erased. Okay, now stack pointer will come back to this element. Then what we need to perform? We need to perform C plus D. So obviously, as you can see, the next instruction that is needed to be executed is push C. C will be pushed here. Top of the stack is C right now. Push D. D gets pushed here. Top of the stack is D right now. Right? So then finally, we are going to perform addition. Then C plus D will get added, will be stored in this location, and this element will get erased. Okay, now stack contains A plus B and C plus D, right? So what we have to do is finally we need to perform an operation MUL. When I say MUL, the top two elements of the stack will get added, will get stored in one location less to the topmost element. Now the top of the stack is here. Okay, and when I say MUL, this element and this element, topmost two elements will get added, will be placed in the beneath location of this topmost location. A plus B into C plus D will get added, will be stored here, and this C plus D will get erased. Okay, so initially what you need to do is, in order to evaluate this, push A will be pushed here, push B will get pushed here, What I need to perform? Add. When you perform add, these two elements will get added. A plus will be stored here. Push C. C will be pushed onto the top of the stack. Push D. D will be pushed onto the top of the stack. Perform addition. C plus D will get added, will get stored in this location. Topmost element will get erased. Now stack has A plus B here, C plus D here. Okay, then finally when we perform MUL, what will happen? The topmost, the first two elements of the stack, the top two elements of the stack rather, will get added, and then they will get stored in one element less to, one location beneath to the top of the stack. This is how zero address instructions are going to work. Why these instructions are called zero address instructions? That is purely because when you perform any operation, this is not supported by any address here. Okay, so in the single accumulator organization, when we want to perform any operation, that has to be like add A. What is add A? Add A meaning accumulator is equal to accumulator plus memory of A. Okay, in general register organization, add A comma B. A is equal to A plus B. But here in stack organization, this operation is not being supported by any addresses. When you perform addition, it is understood that in the stack, the top two elements will get added. That is the thing. That is the reason why these are called zero address instruction. Every time when an operation is being performed onto the stack, the operation will not be supported by any of the addresses or any of the operands within the instruction. Rather, operands are always the top two elements of the stack. This is the reason why we consider this stack organization as a zero address instruction organization. Okay, so zero address instruction, of course, push A will be pushed, push B, B will be pushed, add, A and B will get added, B will get erased, push C, C will be pushed, push D, D will be pushed, add, C and D will get added and will be placed. Now the stack contains A plus B and C plus D. Finally, perform multiplication. The multiplication is going to, multiply A plus B and C plus D. Now, the contents are needed to be transferred to X, right? The contents are needed to be transferred to X. That instruction we forgot to add here. Now stack has A plus B into C plus D. This is into, right? I need to say this is into. Now this product must be transferred to X. For that, I need to say pop X. The element will be popped out and will get transferred to X. Same will be shown here also. Okay. TOS stands for the top of the stack several times. We already discussed. Okay. Let us clearly discuss about the stack operations in detail. How the stack is going to perform the operation. This stack operations are called reverse Polish notation operations. These are called postfix operations. Let us see how this is going to be performed. Okay. Let us directly go to reverse Polish notation. There are three kinds of notations. One is infix, second one is prefix, and the third one is postfix. Very simple. Most of you people already knew about it, but let me explain you with a simple example. Infix notation is when you say A and B needed to be added, A and B needed to be added, we will write this way, A plus B. That is infix. The operator is going to be there in the position which it has to be there, which it has to be. A and B plus, this is infix notation. There is something called a prefix notation. What is prefix? When you say prefix, the same operation A plus B can be reflected as first initially operator should precede followed by A and followed by B. Now A and B will get added. In the postfix notation or reverse Polish notation, we will write operands initially followed by the operator. Infix notation is when you perform an operation, operator should be in between the operands. Prefix notation is operand should be before the operands. Postfix Our reverse Polish notation is this is what you call operation should be followed to the operands. Rather, operands should be followed by the operator. Okay. Okay. Now, I would like to perform this operation A plus B, A into B plus C into D. How this is going to happen? First, 3 into 4. Let us say 3 into 4 will get multiplied and 5 into 6 get multiplied. Finally, it will have to get added. So in the postfix notation, that is reverse Polish notation, I will write 3, 4. 3, 4 are written and star is going to precede. That is 3 into 4. Followed by 5 into 6 are written, followed by star. That is 5 into 6. And plus, what does it mean? 3 into 4 plus 5 into 6. This is how reverse Polish notation is going to work. Okay, let us see this. Okay, I want to perform 3 into 4 plus 5 into 6. As you know that first push 3, then push 4. Okay, then you need to perform multiplication. That is 3, 4 star. That is, you can see how these are arranged. The operator is following the operands. 3 pushed, 4 pushed, and star is performed. 3 and 4 followed by star. Okay, here 3 and 4 followed by star. Then 5 should be pushed, 6 should be pushed. Okay, now top of the stack is 6, 5, 6 followed by star. When you say star, that is multiplication, these two will get multiplied, will be stored here. Okay, so this 30, the product of 5 into 6 is on the top of the stack. And finally, what should be done? 3 plus 4, sorry, 3 into 4 plus 5 into 6 should happen. So what we need to do is 3 into 4 plus 5 into 6 should happen. So here we need to perform addition. Addition is going to be performed in between 12 and 30. This is called a reverse Polish notation. First 3 is getting pushed. Try to understand again. In order to perform 3 into 4 plus 5 into 6 is equal to 42. How this is going to be done? First 3 needed to be pushed. Second thing 4 needed to be pushed. Then I need to perform multiplication. 3, 4 multiplication. This is going to perform the first operation. Multiplication is being performed. So when you try to perform any operation on the stack, the first 2 elements will get added, will get stored here. Okay, so 3 into 4 is happen. So that is 3, 4 star. Then stack contains 3 into 4. Next thing is we need to perform 5 into 6. For that, 5 needed to be pushed. 5 is pushed here. Then 6 needed to be pushed. 6 is pushed here. Now the top of the stack is 6. Then you need to perform multiplication. MUL, you need to say. When you say MUL, the topmost 2 elements will get multiplied and will be placed in the top of the stack position. So the stack does contain 12, that is 3 into 4, 30, that is 5 into 6. Now we need to perform addition. When you say addition, plus this topmost 2 elements of the stack will get added. That is, this is 3 into 4 and this is 5 into 6. Both will get added, will be placed here. Now, if you write all the operations on the operands in the specific order in which they are written in the stack, then that can be called as reverse Polish notation or the stack operation. 3, 4 star, 5, 6 star, and plus. This is called a reverse Polish notation of the stack. Okay.